History has not been kind to King William I, also known as William the Bad or the Wicked. The main source about his reign is clearly biased against him, painting the king as a tyrant, and even going so far as to accuse him of murdering his own son. But in reality, William was a surprisingly effective ruler. He had never been expected to inherit the throne, only doing so after the deaths of his 3 elder brothers. And although ill-prepared for kingship, he, along with his capable administration, would manage to keep the kingdom afloat despite a number of crises and maintain power right up until his death. Upon inheriting the throne in 1154, William kept many of his father's advisors, initially leaving real power in the hands of the Emir of Emirs, Mayo of Bari. According to his advice, the king continued the policy of strengthening royal power, drawing back more and more privileges previously enjoyed by the nobles and cities. Not surprisingly, they got pretty upset, and eventually sought the aid of the Holy Roman Emperor, Frederick Barbarossa, to rebel. But after Frederick's projected expedition to Italy came to naught, they instead got help from the Byzantine emperor, eager to regain Sicily, which had been Greek ever since antiquity. In late 1155, the Byzantines landed in southern Italy and managed to recover much of Apulia before being caught up by William's troops in May the following year. Both their army and fleet were soundly defeated, and the Greeks were eventually forced to sign a peace. While Italy had been secured, however, William had not had enough resources to prevent rebellions in what is today Tunisia and Libya, and so these territories were lost and later incorporated into the Almohad Caliphate. The end of Norman rule in Africa harmed William's prestige, and further worsening the situation was the assassination of Mayo in 1160 by a conspiracy of nobles. They still hadn't given up on regaining their influence, and now started plotting to overthrow the king, hoping that they could use his eldest son Roger as a puppet. Soon enough, the royal palace was stormed by the conspirators, the king and his family were captured, and Roger was paraded through the streets as the new king. Many of the royal treasures were looted, and all over the island, Muslims became the victims of mob attacks. But the nobles wouldn't get their way this time either. Thanks to the support of the army, William managed to regain control and quickly crush the rebellion. The mob attacks were stopped, and the conspirators received harsh punishments. The remainder of William's reign was calm and peaceful. Much of the government was confided to men trained in Mayo school, and upon the king's death in 1166, the kingdom passed to his son William II. His eldest son, Roger, had most likely been killed by a stray arrow during the palace coup.